to take a minute just to show you how durable fillers are. We try our best not to use them as thin as possible, but you saw in the previous videos where this hood was actually broken in two right here. And the way it was bent down, at some point in time, somebody has haphazardly skimmed and wiped and installed about a 1/4 inch of this filler on top of this hood. Now, with all this hood being loose and flopping around and carrying on of all the time it's been doing that, you know, bouncing and broke and stuff, this filler is not turned loose at all, and it's about a 1/4 inch thick. Now, I have taken and moved this back up to where it needs to be, and I'm going to take all this out, and the time I get done, I'm just going to have a thin little layer of it here. But I just wanted to show you how strong that filler can be, because I would have bet money that it would have been broken coming loose, because, yeah, it was just haphazardly installed, but extremely durable product there. Now that I got that filler cut out like I wanted, as I took it down, the metal started rising where the metal wasn't completely low with the surface plane of the hood. So I worked on dialing that down in spots, and you can kind of see over here where I've cut all this out, all the way down to where I'm seeing metal here, and seeing metal here, and here, and here, and here. So I've taken that down to as low to the outer surface as I want. And then on this side, you see where I've come back and I have skimmed that real lightly with one layer of filler. Now, I'll do the same on the other side. And then I will cut this down until I start seeing these spots again. As I start blocking this flat, you'll start seeing them until it gets translucent. I'll actually get it so thin that it's translucent on these spots, and then that tells me where to stop at. And that way I know I've got enough filler to make the hood flat, but as thin as possible to do what I need to do here. Now, before I add that filler, I come in here and I've got a 36 grit tooth that I put in it with the sander I was using. Then I came back and put an 80 grit tooth on the surrounding areas, and then I've come in there and I've taken a piece of a blue towel and just lightly misted it with pre-cleaner. You don't want to use a lot of pre-cleaner, but just a little bit, just enough to let that residue of that filler that's there grab into that towel and remove it from there. Then I get a good tooth bond and a good chemical bond, way better than probably what they had done before. And it ought to hold up real nice and strong, and especially with my added support in the side of this hood. So, yeah, I just want to show you what's involved in here. Once I get both these cut down, I'll show you what it looks like from there. Well, Keeper, now you kind of see where I went with it. I was able to put that patty in there real nice, one patty. I spread it both ways, spread it this way, really work it in real nice and tight. Then I was real careful to cut that down until these places started to rise up in it. Now, it's taken me about 2 hours behind a file board to get both sides, but I was able to do it with one patty, one cut to get to where I'm at right now. Now, if you look at where I'm at, you can see from the past videos that you've seen me working on this hood, it's taken every bit of that for me to be able to do what I have to do here. I had to square the body to make sure the hood fit in the center to get the height of the hood set, so I can set the side of this and lock this in, and then take this down to match the hood to the perfect level of it, to be able to dolly my metal out, to be able to put my filler in thin, to get all the way to where I'm at right now, or you just can't get there, because I've used this hood and read it as I cut this out to a hood that's been fit to the body, and it's just a big domino effect. So now that I've got this in here, this one little patty is really thin. It's not as thick as a dime in some spots, maybe not even that thick. And then translucent on the edges. I'll clean all this off. I've got it cut down, hand blended down with 180. Then I'm fixing to shoot a high build on this hood only, and then we'll guide coat it down, and this hood will be slick. But I'll show you what it looks like when I get my primer on it, and yeah, then that's it. So I'm fixing to get to clean it up, then prime it. Well, Keeper, not a bad day. From straightening the metal in the top of the hood to adding the filler to cut it all, filling and priming and blocking and all that, and here it is.